Bear in at the center, locking down the middle. Some talent for sure in the backcourt tonight. Greg, did it ever add anything for you playing across from another top-level guard?
No, it always raises the stakes, and you want to rise to that challenge. But in the end, it all comes back to winning as a team.
And here's Doncic from the arc. Traps in the tray. Doncic has got the game going with his first points of the game for Dallas. Conley against Doncic. Conley kicks to Mitchell. The offensive rebound. Back to Conley. There's the three. Gobert. It's good on the putback.
And just an excellent rebounder. Gobert is so good at using that incredible wingspan to track down those additional scoring opportunities.
And finished off by Doncic.
Luka flying to the rim and putting it on top of the defender's head.
They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
For three, Mitchell. There's the pass to Gobert. There's O'Neal with the three. Powell pulls it in.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look. And Dwight Powell continuing his comeback. The ruptured Achilles back in 2020. And that injury now not the career ender it once was.
Well said, Greg. Guys come back from that because of the advances in technology and training. And a credit to Powell that he's back and looking as tough and as impactful as ever. He's a guy that kind of holds the mortar together on team. Does a lot of the stuff that needs to be done.
And really just a great play to sacrifice his body and take the charge.
Heads up action there. Reading the play and then beating him to the spot. Well done.
Powell over to the wing. Here's Finney-Smith. A rebound by the Jazz. Conley dishes to Bogdanovich. Back to Conley. Just about 2 minutes into the game. First quarter of basketball. And he banks in the layup.
And he's been a terrific point guard in this league for a long time. Mike Conley just knows how to play.
Out to Hardaway. It's deflected.
Wow, I mean, we don't normally see a rejection from Bogdanovich. I mean, the effort was great, and the shot block was a surprise.
And stolen by Bogdanovich. O'Neal from long range. Good, and it's Mitchell picking up the assist.
Great idea to pull up and take the transition three there. The D was in position to block his path to the hoop if he took it inside.
And here's Doncic from the arc. Gobert pulls it in. Gobert's got his fourth rebound with that last one here tonight. The putback. Powell pulls it in. Dallas has gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Doncic with it. He's picked up by O'Neal. Hardaway with a wide open look. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
Hardaway Jr. rises and fires with great confidence from there.
Conley feeling it out. On the wing, Mitchell. Out to Conley. Jazz passing it around. Another miss by O'Neal. And so it's Porzingis. He'll bring it up for Dallas. Out to Doncic. Outside Hardaway. Passes it to Finney-Smith. That shot off. And Utah the other way now. Here's Conley. Pass to O'Neal for the three. And he's good on the three ball. O'Neal's got a couple of threes now in the first for Utah.
And how about the awareness of Mitchell? That's what stands out to me. He has a decision to make and does it with terrific timing.
Puts the D in a tough spot when you have a point guard who can throw it down.
He really does, GA. He really does put pressure on him.
And you know, guys, showing how dynamic a weapon he is for this offense, they feed off of that energy and ability to make plays. It gets them going.
Conley gets the bucket.
The silky smooth dribble moves of Conley, so slick in how he creates for himself.
Doncic against O'Neal. Doncic passes to Porzingis. Knocks it loose. Doncic with it. He's picked up by O'Neal. 4 on the clock. Dallas needs to get off a shot. Pass to Finney-Smith. Whoops, there's the 24-second shot clock violation, so they'll turn it over. Jazz have gone 5 of 12 from the field since the opening tip. On the wing, Mitchell. Got a piece of it.
Like seeing Powell flex his muscle on the defensive end. Really good at timing his jump to block the shots.
And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close.
All right, Lucas coming onto the court. Come on, get back.
And it's been a pretty even game here after 1 quarter of play. And the guys, what's your take on Utah so far?
Well, when you control the glass, you control the second chance opportunities on both ends.
And, you know, their rebounding advantage has been glaring, simply outworking them on the boards for that entire first quarter.
Conley is the point with Mitchell as the 2 guard. O'Neal is out there at Bogdanovich. And it's Gobert in at the 5, patrolling the paint. That's the group right now for Utah.
Yeah, the D with very little pressure on their perimeter shooters. 3 of the last 5 baskets they've allowed have been from beyond.
Now, here's Doncic. 7 points in the game. Finney-Smith kicks to Doncic. And he stays with it. And the pass to Finney-Smith. And the foul on Dorian Finney-Smith. That is his first foul of the game.
Yeah, way to get there first and be willing to absorb the contact.
No question about it. No flop there. That was a direct shot to the chest.
And you know you're special when you're drafted 3rd and people still can't believe you slipped that far. That's how good Doncic has been in his young career.
And it's in there.
On the perimeter and on the inside, too. Bogdanovich able to put points on the board.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
O'Neal from long range. Good, and it's Mitchell picking up the assist. Mitchell's got 3 assists now in this one. And Greg, at the time of the 2018 draft, Luka Doncic was regarded as the best international prospect ever.
And that sounds right because, you know, coming from Europe, a lot of people assume that he's got a low ceiling, but he's surpassing all those expectations.
Here's Conley following the score by Dallas. Mitchell dishes to Gobert. Now here's Mitchell. D right on him. Bogdanovich finds Mitchell. Shot clock at 3. And it's off the back rim. No good.
And being that close to the hoop, I thought he had enough room to finish that one.
And Hardaway gets it to go.
You know, he's not just a shooter, guys. Hardaway Jr. is also capable of getting creative and mixing things up, too. I like it.
Now, here's Mitchell. Gobert, the pass to Mitchell. Back to Gobert. Powell with the steal. And stolen by Bogdanovich. Here's Gobert. Porzingis with the block.
That reach of Porzingis is just outrageous. I mean, I love when he uses it on defense to stifle shooters.
And taking a quick look here at the hustle stats for Utah.
Boy, they've really amped up the pressure at the defensive end, guys, and have piled up the steals in the early going.
And the other thing that's been equally as effective is the fact that they've gotten out on the fast break. A lot of points coming in transition.
And here is Conley after Luka Doncic hitting the 3.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
Doncic against Conley. Gobert with a wide open look. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Conley's shot is off. Mavericks trail by 5. Powell, the pass to Finney-Smith. In transition, here come the Jazz. Here's Mitchell. Keeps it alive. Controls the rebound and puts it back up and in. O'Neal's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Oh, how about the finesse there? Nice little gentle touch on the board.
And you know, when you have that gentle touch, those chip-ins are easy to come by.
But only if you grind hard enough to get yourself in tight before the shot goes up, guys. You've got to get your work done before the shot is attempted.
Fast break. Here we go. This one for three. Rudy Gobert with the rebound. Gobert's got his 5th rebound in this one. On the wing, Mitchell. Guarded by Hardaway. And that one's good, Mitchell.
One of the more powerful young guards in our game. Mitchell loves to attack the heart of the defense.
Doncic with it. Now guarded by Bogdanovic. The drive by Doncic for three. And with that shot, the Jazz lead is cut down to 4 on the bucket from Hardaway.
I tell you what, it's almost like stealing to watch how he plays the game from this seat.
Conley kicks to Bogdanovic. Got a piece of it. Here's Gobert. And slam dunk by Gobert.
And no issues at the rim for Gobert. One of the league leaders in flushes. The Frenchman loves to finish above the rim.
Utah leading by 6. Here's O'Neal. Out to Conley. Outside Bogdanovic. Lets it go from deep. Here's Gobert. The second effort. Back to Conley. And here's Mitchell from the arc. Sinks the three-pointer. Mitchell's got 10 points in the quarter.
And when he's hitting from deep, Mitchell's practically unguardable. Can't crowd him out there. He'll just drive right around him.
And so it's Utah in control with the 9-point lead to end the quarter. They're playing a cruise.
31.
Thank you, David. And whoops.
22.
And if you're just joining us in this one, first half is in the books. 1 half to go. You know, Luka Doncic has been exceptional here, guys.
No problems fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points in close.
Yeah, you know what, guys? They gave him too many free runs to the hoop in the first half. I think they've got to be a lot tougher on him. Body him up. Be physical with him.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade for the second half of basketball. On the court for the Mavericks, we've got Jalen Brunson. Bogdanovic is out there with Maxi Kleber. Then there's Reggie Bullock, and it's Brown in at the 2-guard spot. And the NBA shifting the rules. We're seeing record-setting scoring, but Clark, some think the officiating has shifted too far in the offense's favor. What do you think?
Well, I can certainly understand that sentiment, Kevin. It has created a circumstance where the offense does have the upper hand. That's always been the case, but it's tilted more so that way. But I think it's good for the game. Basketball is a contact game, but it's not a wrestling match. So I don't have a problem with the way the game is officiated as it is right now.
And here's Clarkson. He brings it up for Utah. Passes it to Ingles. Takes a three. He kicks it to Azubuike. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
And I like the fact that the defense is looking to protect the rim at all costs.
Definitely save the layup with that foul, and you'll make him earn them from the line, and that's what you want to see.
Well, one thing that stands out when you look at Maxi Kleber over the years is dramatic improvement as a shooter.
And, Greg, you know what that's all about. Simply, the young man has put the work in. He's been in the gym. That stroke has gone from a weakness to the strength of his game.
A signature slam from the big fella. We've seen a few of those before.
And we're just about a minute and a half into the third quarter of basketball. And again, Utah run the court in transition. Gay dishes to Whiteside. Azubuike for three. Kleber with the rebound. Mavericks trail by 11. Trying to get open is Bogdanovic. Kleber, no good. Jazz have gone 2 of 4 here to start the second half. Ingles passes to Gay. Nice ball movement by Utah. Clarkson kicks to Ingles. With the crossover, the layup missed.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D, just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
Brunson the pass to Brown. It's 3-pointers off the mark. Utah leading by 11. Pass to Clarkson. Here's Ingles. Oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard. Here's Bullock. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. It's on Jordan Clarkson.
Clearly a foul.
Yeah, he took a shot there, earned those free throws.
And so Bullock nails both of them.
Making it look effortless. Send this guy to the stripe, he's going to cash in more than not.
Now, here's Clarkson. Here's Gay outside. Right around 3 minutes into the second half. Kleba kicks to Brunson.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
Out left to the wing for three. Bullock. Dallas, no good that time either.
And they start the second half with 3 straight misses.
Pass to Ingles. Back to Whiteside. Stolen. An even 3-on-3 break. From deep three-point range, it's hauled in by Gay.
He missed that one, but I've seen him drill shots from that distance in warm-up.
Well, that looked to me, guys, like a heat check. It was maybe a step out of his range.
Ingles dishes to Whiteside. And it's slammed in by Whiteside.
And Hassan Whiteside, in this deep, he's great at getting inside and finishing with force.
1:07 left in the third. Got a hand on it. Azubuike against Kleba. Ingles passes to Whiteside. Nobody near Gay. Wide open, couldn't capitalize. Mavericks trailed by 11. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Here's Brunson. Here's Marjanovic. And Marjanovic with the slam.
And how about the offensive rebound with a little extra punch on the putback?
You're right, Greg. As they look to trim the deficit, could we see them send a few more bodies to the boards from here on out? Maybe, just maybe.
Well, I don't think it would be a bad idea. I mean, they could use all the second chance points they can get.
Here's Ingles. And the rebound goes to the Mavericks. Kleba's got 4 rebounds in this game. Now, here's Bullock. He's covered by Gay. Bullock, good. Here's Ingles. Got it off in time. And the last shot before the buzzer is off. And so it's the Utah Jazz bringing the quarter to a close with a 7.
All right, Lucas coming onto the court.
How about a look at today's State Farm assist of the game?
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Yeah, and with the accuracy to go along with that vision. I mean, he put the ball in the absolute perfect spot. That's how you orchestrate it.
The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. We've got Joe Ingles. He's out there with Jordan Clarkson. Rudy Gay is out there with Whiteside. And it's Azubuike in at the 4. That's the group right now for Utah. It's rebounded by Dallas. And the foul is called. He intentionally grabbed him there for some reason. I don't know.
Kevin, all I can think of is that he's trying to slow the game down a little bit.
Right.
That's a stretch, though. Definitely a strange move on his part.
So Utah ends up going with the new group. Outside Conley. Kicks it to Mitchell. Outside Bogdanovich. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline.
You know, even though they're on top in this one, you'd like him to be better out there because he's capable of being better. It sure would make things a lot easier, too.
Here's Porzingis. Here's Powell. O'Neal with the defensive effort. So it's Bogdanovich who brings up the ball for the Jazz. They've led by as many as 11 points. Bogdanovich against Powell.
Well, that's some of the energy and intensity Powell brings to the court. I mean, you love seeing that kind of effort, and it's always focused with Powell.
And we'll get a look at how the hustle stat game has been going for the Jazz.
Guys, one of the themes in this game has been how much of their scoring has come off turnovers.
And also, guys, they take a lot of pride in their ability to rebound the basketball, especially on the offensive end.
And here's Mitchell from the arc. That one, no good. Doncic with it. Now defended by Gobert. Doncic feeling it out. Finney-Smith kicks to Doncic. Lays it up off the glass. Doncic has got 19 points.
Luka does not back away from the big stage, guys. This young fella loves to be center stage in the biggest moments.
The pass to Bogdanovic. Over Hardaway. Porzingis with the block. Here's Finney-Smith. Dishes to Hardaway. And then Hardaway with the dunk.
Outstanding execution that time. Hardaway Jr. loves being the guy they go to in these situations.
Mitchell against Powell. Gobert. And slam dunk by Gobert. As we move into the fourth, it's been an even game.
Guys, teams have exchanged the lead 5 times thus far.
Doncic left side. Hardaway with it. Now defended by Mitchell. Mitchell against Doncic. Finney-Smith kicks to Hardaway. It's good from long range.
Boy, that quick trigger mindset. When Hardaway Jr. is firing away like this, you know he's feeling it.
Conley the pass to Mitchell. Off target from outside. Here are the Mavericks now. They're on an 11-2 run. Passes to Finney-Smith. And the 3 off target. Utah trailing here. Now Mitchell. No one near Conley as he lets it go. Buries the long-range jumper.
And this pumps the whole team up. Conley's shooting ability brings energy and excitement.
No one near Doncic as he lets it fly. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Utah has gotten some tough luck from three-point range. In the fourth quarter, they've hit just 1 of 6 from deep. O'Neal from long range. No good on the shot.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
And there's the call on Rudy Gobert. That's his first foul. Dallas has gotten off 4 3-pointers in the final quarter, and 2 of them have fallen. Doncic against Gobert. And Porzingis, here we go. Here's Doncic. Hardaway with it. Now defended by Mitchell. Hardaway dishes to Doncic. Driving the lane. Gobert with the block.
And the reach and height of Gobert literally makes it impossible to score over him. He's able to get all over that shot.
And a chance there to look back at the stunning Mobile 1 block a moment ago.
And in a close game, blocks like that are so clutch. And that could be a real difference maker here tonight.
Conley the pass to Mitchell. We've got 22 seconds left in the game. To the inside. Here's Gobert.
And you can't get a bigger bucket than that.
Well, that was 1-2. He wanted the ball. Nobody else was taking that shot.
And it's all about the 3 right here.
No doubt. I mean, the next shot has to be a 3.
Here's the 3. No good from three-point territory. And so it's Utah who strikes by with the win. What a show they put on here at home tonight.
Gobert, and it's O'Neal in at the 3. And for the Suns, Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt. Bridges and Crowder holding down the forward spots. And it's Ayton in at the center position. And two of the more efficient offenses in the league. Brent, there are different ways to get it done.
That's what makes this matchup so compelling tonight, B.A. Scary offensive talent on the floor. And when these guys get hot, I don't care what you're calling defensively, there's no stopping them.
Hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D.
Defense unable to stop DeAndre Ayton that time, getting inside and using his frame.
Conley passes to Gobert. Conley against Paul. Conley on the attack. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
Now this is just too easy for Conley. The D can't allow him to get this close to the basket.
Paul with it. He's picked up by Conley. Outside Paul. Pass to Bridges. Just 5 on the clock. And there's the drive.
If Bridges attacks with that kind of force, it's really hard to not foul.
First free throw is good.
At the line for your Suns,
Bridges hits them both. And just over a minute played here to start the game. Conley with the ball. Pass to Gobert. And here's Mitchell. Here's O'Neal. He's guarded by Bridges. Shot clock at 5. Mitchell against Booker. Oh, there's the shot clock violation. So they'll turn it over.
Phoenix ball.
And in the first, a little over a minute and a half in. Now here's Paul. Outside Booker. Lots of room. And that's good. His first bucket of the game.
Just not thinking about it twice. Devin Booker with the ball. He's going to let it rip. Booker has been accused of having some empty stats before, but mostly because the teams weren't winning. You can see now that the talent has always been there, and the winning's coming along with it.
Defensively, you can't afford to get stuck on the pick.
That's one that the coaches will watch tomorrow with that player. You hate to see him give up in that situation.
Oh, it's stolen by Mitchell. Bogdanovich finds Mitchell. Pulls it from the corner for 3. Oh, and again, it's the Jazz from deep. Booker showed he still puts up numbers when his team is a legit contender, Brent.
Well, he's always been a gifted scorer, and now him learning about the value of both ends of the floor, that's been amazing growth from Devin Booker.
Bridges on the attack, and Gobert with a block.
A rangy defender with great defensive timing. I mean, why do you think they call Gobert the Stifle Tower?
Ayton passes to Crowder. Paul with it, up and over Conley. And again, it's the Suns missing. And we're about 3 minutes into this first quarter. Seems like this offense is being executed the way it was designed.
Yeah, I'm sure Coach couldn't be happier with the results.
Now here's Conley. Can't cash it in from close range. Booker against Mitchell. Booker on the take. And Booker with the jam.
Athletic play right there. Devin Booker on the inside.
The Jazz have gone 3 of 4 to get things going. Conley passes to Mitchell. Here he goes. And Mitchell with the slam.
Hanging on the rim, just showing off.
That's how you extend the glory right there. Ball against Conley. For 3, Bridges. Ayton passes to Crowder. Clock at 6. Booker for 3. And that's out of bounds. It was last touched by Booker. .55 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Now Conley. Pass to Mitchell. Paul with a steal. Fast break. Here we go. He buries it from 3. Booker's got his 3rd basket on the night right there. And here's Conley. Left side Mitchell. Left side Conley. Oh, a beautiful reverse layup.
Man, he's got that touch working tonight, shooting the ball very well to start this one.
Conley against Paul. Nifty move.
Well, the sell job on the pump fake from Paul is what set that up. Once the D's up in the air, just go right into him. That's 2 free throws.
At the line for your Suns.
Paul hits them both. 7 seconds left now in the first quarter. Here's Mitchell. Oh, got it off in time, but it's no good. Well, a good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. The Suns on top, leading by a point.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Suns dancer. All right, we'll be coming out of the
And getting it going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. All right, guys, what stands out to you from the Suns in this one?
Attacking relentlessly, drawing fouls. They won that first quarter at the stripe.
Yeah, they were going right at the opponent here and forcing their hand. I mean, like literally making them foul them.
Bridges and Crowder holding down the forward spots. Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt. And it's Ayton in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Suns. Up top, Bridges. It's deflected. From deep, Conley. Pass to O'Neal. Now Bogdanovich. And Ayton pulls it down.
For him, it's harder to miss that shot than it is to make that shot. I think he was anticipating a bit of a bump there.
Booker, the pass to Ayton. And it's going to be a 3-second call.
3 seconds. Jazz ball.
Utah trailing here.
What an incredible leader Chris Paul is. So much talked about leading up to last year and their appearance in the finals. There's a reason why he's one of the greatest point guards of all time.
Right side Conley. Up and in on the layup.
Mike Conley.
Conley's got 6 points.
Defensively, they've got to get more bodies in the paint. That's 3 straight field goals from below the free throw line.
And Paul, as you mentioned, the quintessential leader in the NBA, Brent.
Well, you think about selflessness at the point guard position, and Chris Paul has been about that his entire career. And he knows the game inside and out. He's remarkable.
Ayton, no good.
It's one thing to prevent the layup. It's another to do it without fouling. Just terrific defense.
Booker against Mitchell. Booker can't get it to go. The Jazz have gone just 1 of 3 to begin the second quarter. Pass to Mitchell from behind the arc. Here's O'Neal. Boy, he's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. And then Bogdanovich with the dunk.
Oh, what ferocity on the throwdown. I just love when he goes up with purpose.
Where was the D right there? The effort lacking big time.
There's some ways to get your coach's attention, and that draws the coaching staff's ire. Now, how much fun is it to watch this guy when he's on one like this, loves to attack the rim.
Conley against Paul. Back to Conley. Pass to O'Neal. Conley with the ball. 5 on the clock. The 3 from Mitchell. They get it back. Stayed with it, but couldn't get it to fall. The Suns trailing. Outside Booker. That one's good for 2. He's got 9. Well, you look at offensive basketball nowadays, Brent. Less isolation play than in years past. You think that's good? or do you miss some of the gamesmanship?
Well, I think the ISO play is still one of the better plays in the game if you have an elite player. He's not making decisions with the ball. He's trying to shake one defender loose and get a shot to the rim. A lot of guys who dig into the numbers say that's better than trying to execute a play with a number of passes where mistakes can be made.
Well, despite all he's accomplished, Donovan Mitchell hasn't escaped criticism. Those saying he doesn't have what it takes to get to the next level. I'll tell you what, he's not letting it faze him, though.
Paul passes to Bridges. Paul against Conley. Lets it go. Paul, shot is off. And Grant, you talk about that criticism. Mitchell says he's fueled by it. But, you know, it's not all hate. There's a lot of people saying Mitchell is Dwayne Wade 2.0.
Yeah, I mean, both super athletic combo guards. Mitchell at this point is a better outside shooter. Wade a better passer and defender. Look, I'm still taking Wade, but Mitchell is every bit of a star player in this league. They keep capturing the lead and giving it back. We'll see if they can hold on to it this time.
Well, you can tell they really want to increase this lead. They can't keep letting them take it from them.
The three from Mitchell. The Jazz again can't hit.
Well, after getting off to a great start, hitting those first two shots, he's definitely regressed a little bit in this quarter. He just takes advantage of the D in a way that very few players playing today can do.
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Pass to O'Neal. Here's Bogdanovich. Now Gobert. Here's O'Neal. He's guarded by Bridges. Lets it fly. Stolen by Bridges. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. That one on Mitchell.
Crowder not afraid at any time of getting contact.
Two shots.
That one falls, so he hits both of them. And the first half comes to a conclusion in a game that's been very close so far. Thanks very much, Allie.
The Jazz, 18.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been a fairly even one. Boy, we're seeing a tremendous game from Devin Booker.
Can they come up with an answer for him coming out of the half? They have to change something defensively.
Yeah, just way too easy out there, and I'm sure coach is going to make that a priority at halftime.
So the Utah 5 right now. Joe Ingles is out there with Jordan Clarkson. Then there's Hassan Whiteside. Then there's Rudy Gay. And it's Azubuike in at the 4.
Well, creating something off of the dribble. Nice job with the bounce. I like watching Jordan Clarkson when he's in go-go mode.
Clarkson against Payne. It's McGee, high post. 6 on the shot clock. Pass to Shamet. From 7 feet away, it's wide right, hits off the rim.
He may not be the strongest inside presence in the league, but still, he's got to convert from there.
To the middle. And it's good. Fought through contact, hit the shot, and will go to the line. And that one misses. The Suns leading. And here in the second half of play, we're just over a minute in. To the paint. Here's Šarić. And Šarić throws it down.
The defense so concerned with Shamet and his shot-making ability, he makes the play that time.
Clarkson passes to Ingles. Rebound by Shamet. Well, Phoenix is shooting about 47%. A nice number. Šarić, a screen on Ingles. Down low. Here's Shamet. Ingles defending. Good on the shot. And it's a 5-point Phoenix lead.
And Šarić, just one of those European players that comes over with the fundamentals. Beautiful play there.
Gay outside. Going inside. Pass to Whiteside. Nice move. Shoots over McGee. And so he draws the foul. Headed to the line to shoot a pair. It's on JaVale McGee.
Yeah, you never want to let shots at the rim go uncontested.
Whiteside, a second-round pick in 2010, and it's taken him a while to get the footing here after stops in China, Lebanon, and some time in the G League.
Payne against Clarkson. Out to the right wing. Inside. Here's Saric. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
That's his first personal foul.
Hey, talking about Whiteside growing into an NBA player, you have to credit the G League for developing his game, Brent.
Yeah, and he had a lot of stops. He played in Reno and Sioux Falls and for RGV and then in Iowa. Some guys just aren't ready. You got to get both in physical and in mental shape to take on the rigors of an 82-game season. And Hassan Whiteside found his way into that opportunity.
And that one's good. Clarkson.
Got into the paint and then smelled that he was around the rim and got it done.
Payne with it. Well, he hasn't scored yet, but I'm sure that'll change. Pass to Saric. It's Shamet on the wing. Saric a screen. From outside the arc. Tries the spin move. Payne pass to McGee. And McGee with the stuff.
Wow, that type of finish is just deflating right now for a team that's trying to make a comeback.
Ouch. That's certainly a big-time finish right there. It was one big exclamation point, or maybe even a question mark. Outside, Ingles. McGee against Clarkson. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Ingles. Clarkson's got 6 points in the quarter.
Yeah, 80%. Is that a good number from the field? I think so. 4 of 5 here shooting. Terrific start.
Here's Shamet. Ingles defending. Pass to Payne. McGee, a screen on Clarkson. And here's Payne outside. The rebound by Whiteside. The Jazz have gotten 4 of their first 5 shots to go since the break. Ingles with it. And it's Payne picking him up. Deflected!
What instincts there as Saric is able to get in there and challenge his opponent.
Here's Shamet. And the three-pointer goes. Shamet's got 5 now. All right, a look at how the hustle game has been going for the Suns.
Oh, their defense has been outstanding, closing out on shots and blocking quite a few as well.
It's okay to be a kleptomaniac during a basketball game. Look at those steals totals. A lot of effort on D from them tonight.
Oh, come on, B.A. I mean, where's the defense? That's just too easy.
They got to do a much better job in help.
Yeah, we see this all too often. The team gets a huge lead, and then their guard gets let down.
Defensively, got to close out a little faster. That's a look he'll make with regularity.
Clarkson against Payne, and it's flushed down. A nice jam.
You're going to burn yourself when you get up that close to Clarkson. He's explosive.
Phoenix has gone 2 of 3 from outside so far in the third quarter. Now here's Payne. Right wing. And here's Saric for 3. Rebounded by Gay. Here's Azubuike. No good. Misses at the buzzer. And so it's the Phoenix Suns leading by 6 as we wrap up the quarter.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Suns dancers. Come on, baby.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we'll start the 4th in what is still anybody's ball game. Phoenix has gotten 3 of their 7 threes to find the net in this matchup. Cameron Payne out there with Landry Shamet. Then there's Dario Saric. Then there's JaVale McGee. And it's Johnson in at the small forward position. That's who's out there for Phoenix. Here's Shamet. Pass to Saric. From deep. Drains the triple. And the Suns lead by 9.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
And so they foul intentionally.
I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
And the Suns going with a whole new group out there. And here's Conley. Takes a 3. Gobert passes to Conley. The 3 is up. That one no good. And Phoenix the other way now. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Bojan Bogdanovic. That's his first foul of the game. Phoenix has gone 4 of 8 from 3. A nice percentage. Conley against Paul. For 3.
Well, there's more he could have done in this game for sure, but it hasn't kept them from pulling ahead.
Bogdanovic passes to Gobert. Outside Bogdanovic. Lets it go from deep. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. Ayton's got his 6th rebound on the night. Outside Booker. Paul with it. Guarded now by Mitchell. For 3, Booker. The rebound by the Jazz. Gobert's got his 5th rebound in this one. Mitchell finds Conley. That shot, no good. Paul with some nice D. Booker against Gobert. Pulls up, high post. And that one's long.
Good shot, gone bad. Gotta finish there.
Offensively, it's been a struggle for him.
Yeah, they need to string together some shots to have any kind of chance.
Conley against Paul. To the middle. Outside for Booker. Puts up a 3. Hits a 3-pointer. And the Suns lead by 12.
12 straight points off threes. This defense is not extending very well.
Outside Mitchell. Let's go with a 3. Gobert. Oh, and Gobert powers it home.
That's great court awareness. Mitchell's just reliable at noticing when his guys are uncovered.
Here's a 3 from Paul. And out of bounds. The Jazz will take it. If you're just joining us, 4th quarter here. We're just over 2.5 minutes into it. On the wing, Mitchell. Got a hand on it. Phoenix has gone 5 of 12 from 3-point range tonight. Good chance here for Booker. Gets some space and parries the jumper. Booker's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Absolutely ruthless. He's not about to start showing mercy now.
Confidence is sensational, and it feels like no one is going to stop him tonight from scoring.
Phoenix has got 2 of 5 threes to go here in the 4th. A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the 4th. It's Booker on the wing. Ayton finds Bridges. Clock at 6. Paul for 3. Rebound, Utah. Pass to Conley. Here's O'Neal. Ooh, Ayton with the block.
Ayton flashing some good movement there and great timing.
Paul against Conley. Bridges with it. Fires the 3. And it's Gobert with a rebound. Utah's gone 0 for 3 here in the 4th.
Well, with a comeback out of range, we can put a bow on this one. Good performance for the Suns.
When you look at their assist totals, you can see why it was easier for them to score. The ball was really popping tonight.
And good things seem to happen when you're patient and willing to make the next pass. Their offense has flowed really well.
And when you look at the game, the one thing that helped fuel this team to victory was the efficiency for Devin Booker.
Well, those points he had tonight, all critical, all from energy and activity. He just never seemed to stop.
And Booker puts up a deep 3. And he recovers it. It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Takes the 3. Phoenix no good that time either. And now the Jazz on the run in transition. Outside Bogdanovic. So the Suns win it. A competitive game. You have to feel like this crowd gave him a
It's the NBA on 2K Sports. Kevin Harlan here, joined by our analyst, Greg Anthony, and Hall of Famer, Doris Burke. Hey, Dave.
Thank you, Kevin.
Always does. Thank you, DA.
Here we go.
So Phoenix will get the first possession. So the opening lineup for the Suns. Ayton is the pivot, and Crowder slides in at the 4. The star backcourt of Paul and Booker are out there. And it's Bridges in at the small forward.
Boy, that's a veteran move right there. Jay Crowder, the little up fake, that was all he needed.
This is his first trip to the line tonight, and the first one drops.
To the Suns. Jay Crowder. 2 shots.
And so he makes both from the line. And here is Doncic. It's Powell on the wing. Just 5 to shoot for Porzingis from deep. Crowder pulls it in. Bridges inside. And a great assist by Paul as that one goes in.
There's a level of floor awareness that has always been innate to Chris Paul. What a pretty find.
Here's Doncic. And the dunk by Doncic.
Some power coming from the PG.
Ah, that's right, GA. Seeing more and more of that these days. Backcourt guys who can elevate.
We know versatility is huge in this game. Just a tremendous job finishing that play. Wow.
Bridges inside the three-point line. And Ayton stays with it.
What a fantastic offensive rebounder. Ayton so good at using his physical advantages.
Down low, Crowder with the steal. And now the fast break, Bridges with the ball. And here's Booker from the arc. Knocks down the 3 ball.
Not everyone has the green light to take that 3 in transition, but he does, especially with the defense already set up protecting the paint.
Outside, Porzingis. This is it to Finney-Smith. Doncic outside. From deep. Sinks it. What range from outside. Wow. Doncic has got 5.
And Doncic loves the ability to respond with a 3. That is tough.
Paul passes to Booker. A 3 ball. Another 3 for Phoenix.
The real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
And you would expect nothing less from these two, taking pride and making plays.
Doncic against Bridges. Doncic kicks to Finney-Smith. And there's the pass to Porzingis. Outside Hardaway. He takes it in. They get it again. And the dunk by Porzingis.
Well, you love the physicality by Porzingis. Mix it up off the backboards, KP.
Paul against Doncic.
2 minutes remaining in the first.
Paul outside. Shoots over Doncic. Doncic with the block.
Hard work pays off for Luka in that instance. How about that on the defensive end? Send it back, Luka.
And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Doncic.
And Kevin, everybody's dissected Luka's offensive game, trying to find that weakness. And I'm just here to tell you, I don't think he has any.
Doncic against Paul. 3-pointer. It's rebounded by Dallas. And the play of Doncic drawing comparisons to so many all-time greats. But, Greg, the one that stood out to me, they said he's a combination of Larry Bird and Magic Johnson. What do you think?
And it just makes sense. With his passing and shooting, you throw in the step-back game of James Harden, you're starting to see why he has become such a problem for this league.
And so Booker will bring it up for Phoenix, leading by 5. Now here's Paul. Tight defense on him. Ayton dishes to Booker. Puts up a 3. Ayton attacks. And Ayton throws it down.
big man puts it on the deck, gets to the cup. Nice.
Doncic feeling it out. Pass to Hardaway. Dallas needs to get off a shot. Bridges with the steal. Here's Booker. No dice from the high post. Mavericks trail by 7. On the wing, Doncic. From past the arc. Hands it from downtown. Doncic has got a pair of threes now in the first quarter for the Mavs.
It doesn't seem to matter where Luka Doncic is on the floor. His shooting ability is impressive.
And so it's Phoenix bringing the quarter to a close with a 7-point lead. They're feeling very confident, shooting the ball with great efficiency and dictating the pace. Right back after this break.
All right, look who's coming out of the court. Come on and get loud for your Maverick Dance Team.
And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And taking a look at the Suns' performance here, guys, what have they been doing or not doing?
Yeah, in that first period, they looked to push in transition at every opportunity.
And why wouldn't they? You see their effectiveness in the open floor. Very difficult to slow down.
The guard pair, it's Doncic and Hardaway. Finney-Smith in at the forward with Porzingis as the other. And it's Powell in at the center position. That's the lineup in the game for Dallas. Good work there as it goes.
And despite the hot start from beyond, they've gotten away from shooting the triple.
Doncic against Paul. Pass to Crowder. To the paint. Here's Ayton. And Ayton throws it down.
Boy, look at how natural DeAndre Ayton looks in the pick and roll. This guy is smart. He understands how to navigate.
Doncic passes to Hardaway. His three-pointers off the mark. Phoenix leading by 7. On the wing, Bridges. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. Here's Finney-Smith. Good. And the assist goes to Doncic. Finney-Smith's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Paul surveying the floor. Passes it to Booker. Back to Paul. Driving the lane. Tries from 10. The Mavericks pull it in. Outside, Porzingis. That's his second shot and his second basket. He's 2 for 2. And so many teams looking to space the floor. Greg, how many non-shooters can you play and still have a good offense?
Well, I think most teams go 4 out, meaning you got to have at least 4 guys that are a threat on the perimeter, keeping a vertical spacer at that dunker spot. But if your dunker can also shoot, man, that puts even more pressure on the defense.
Well, make the right play at the rim. Devin Booker sees an opportunity and doesn't hesitate.
And it's Doncic missing.
He has that confidence rolling, hitting 2 threes in the first, but he hasn't had one since.
Paul with the 3. Bridges misses.
Boy, a miss like that will drive any scorer crazy, especially with the defender giving a cushion.
And I'm not sure that is a shot that he should be taking.
Well, it's hard to imagine that the play was designed to go in that direction. Boy, I'd be surprised if we see that again.
Doncic with it. Bridges covering. Doncic against Bridges. 13 feet away. Doncic, no good. Suns leading by 4.
2 minutes remaining.
Paul finds Bridges. Good, and Paul gets the assist. Paul's got 3 assists now in this one.
Well, a high motor player like Mikal Bridges has got to make quick decisions. Rise and fire off the catch and shoot, Mikal.
Doncic against Bridges. Doncic, no good.
And he's been way off the mark this quarter. It's been ugly.
Paul passes to Ayton. Up and in on the layup. And now it's a 9-point Phoenix lead.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Up top, Doncic. Defended by Bridges. Count it. Good. Porzingis has got 6 points.
Luka Doncic made it known early in his career he is one of the best passers in the NBA.
Ball outside. On the wing, Bridges. The kick out to Crowder. And the pass to Ayton. Nice ball movement by Phoenix. Bridges, no one around him. No good from outside.
Let's give some credit to the defense for how they're guarding this guy right now because they're refusing to let him get comfortable.
Hardaway passes to Doncic. Made that one only his 4th of this game after firing 10 times from the floor.
I'll tell you, Luka Doncic makes tough shots look easy. Boy, that close to the bucket through that much contact, nice.
Back to Booker. Can't get it to fall.
It's all about the defense right there. Without that level of activity, he probably scores it.
So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly even. Thanks so much, Dave, for the great interview. Don't go away. We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. You gotta like what Devin Booker is doing in this one.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
Boy, he has been shouldering the load. Aggressive, skilled, talented, and thus far unstoppable.
Third quarter action getting rolling right now, brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's who's on the floor. On Phoenix, looking who they've got on the floor. Landry Shamet is out there with Payne, and there's JaVale McGee. Then it's Johnson, and it's Nader in at the 3.
And the point guard, Jalen Brunson, I played against his father, Rick, for many years, and the young fella showing he might have what it takes to improve on his old man.
And that's coming from you, who knows a little something about father-son point guard duos. Maybe Cole will have a chance to do the same, young sir.
Ouch. Making the most of the screen. That's how it's done.
And it's in the perfect spot, Greg. Frees him up to get all the way to the bucket.
Where was the defense? No fighting through the pick, no rotation. My goodness.
Brunson kicks to Bullock. Drills it from outside. Bullock's got his first 3 points of the game.
Well, deliver the pass where your teammate can do something with it. Nice.
Here's Payne. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Sinks the triple.
3 points. The real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
And you would expect nothing less from these two, taking pride and making plays.
Here's Brunson, and the layup's good off the glass.
A little artistry in the painted area, converting against the size.
Some guys just relish the challenge. Find a way, and he does.
Payne looking around. Shamet with it. 3-pointer. Another 3 for Phoenix.
And ever since halftime, they've played precision basketball offensively.
I got to believe that's something the coach talked to them about at the halftime. They have valued each possession.
Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. A chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. Mavericks trail by 8. Pass to Kleba. Now Brunson. Shoots over McGee. For 3, Bullock. They grab their own miss. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
And those second chance points really become almost like bonus points when you can get them.
Now, here's Shamet. He's covered by Brown. It's stolen by Brown.
2 minutes remaining.
Now, Bullock.
2 minutes.
There's 1:54 left in the third quarter. And there's a whistle. That goes on Landry Shamet. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
.151 left in the third. Bullock passes to Brunson. Driving in. Back to Bullock. Takes the three. Out of bounds. It'll go to the Suns.
Suns ball.
It's Payne with the ball. He'll bring it up for Phoenix. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Fires top of the key. There's Shamet. Back to Payne. And Phoenix with another turnover here.
Well, when you're careless with the basketball, you can expect that to happen.
Mavericks trail by 6. There's 1:17 left to play here in the third.
And in addition to his shooting range, Bullock, a solid defender at that position.
No doubt. He's aggressive and disciplined, and that's a hard combination. You can trust Bullock on ball on an island against a good scorer. He's also solid off ball. This guy is a sort of classic 3-and-D role player.
Now here's Payne. Brunson covering. To Payne, and there's the foul. It's on Jalen Brunson. That's his first foul.
Yeah, that's a tough call right there, and really a tough break for the D.
.58 seconds left to play in the third. Shamet. Phoenix, no good that time either. The Mavericks trailing. Brown feeling out a bit. Pass to Marjanovic. Here's Kleber. McGee with the block, and he gets it back. Suns have gone 3 of 6 in the third quarter, 50% from the field. Here's Shamet. Kicks it out to Johnson. Lets the three fly. Hits the three-point bomb. And the Suns lead by 7.
Well, that's somebody who sees the whole floor and delivers it to the perfect wide-open shooter.
1 second separating the shot clock and game clock. Phoenix has gone 3 of 5 with the long ball since entering the second half. Nader the pass to Payne. Stolen by Bullock. They swipe it. Here's Nader. And that one no good to start him off on the night. And so it's the Phoenix Suns heading to the bench with a 7-point lead as we wrap up the quarter. And it's been their rugged defense.
Ladies and gentlemen, your average dance.
In a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assists of the game.
It's just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
We call that putting it right in the pocket, and he knew what to do with it once it was there.
And with 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this fourth period holds in store for us. Maxi Kleber is out there with Marjanovic. Then there's Brown. Then there's Reggie Bullock. And it's Brunson in at the 1. That's the lineup in the game for Dallas.
Wow, and that sort of showmanship is just deflating right now to a team trying to get back into a game like this.
Ouch, Greg, that is definitely an emphasis jam. A big apostrophe or exclamation point, maybe even a question mark. And it's a completely new group on the floor for the Mavericks. All right, let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, I was able to listen in on what Jason Kidd went over with his team. He wants them to work for more easy baskets in transition. He said, the moment we take possession of the ball, I want us to attack. If there's nothing there, then you can pull it back out and run the offense. Kevin?
Okay, David, much appreciated. Bridges against Powell. Booker with no one around drains the three-pointer. Booker's got the lead up to 12 now for Phoenix.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc. And when you are as good a shooter as he is, you have to have the confidence to take that shot. It might not always fall.
And for most guys, I think you only want to take that shot if you've hit a few in a row. That is absolutely a heat check.
No one near Doncic as he lets it fly. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Hardaway.
Luka Doncic showing you right there he can play without the basketball. Ready on the catch.
Ball against Doncic. There's the triple. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Ayton.
That looks like a lack of focus. You've got to question what he was trying to accomplish there.
Doncic outside. We're about 2 minutes into the fourth quarter in this one. Here he goes. Power down with both hands.
Dynamic two-hand jam.
And right in the face of the defender. Doncic against Paul. Ayton dishes to Bridges. Phoenix, no good that time either.
You know what? They're winning, though, despite the fact that he has just been really off.
On the wing, Doncic. Defended by Bridges. Up top, Powell. Passes it to Hardaway. And taken away by Paul. And now the fast break. Bridges with the ball. Doncic with the steal. Launches a three. Here's Finney-Smith. Bucket is good. Now just a 5-point Suns lead.
And you can just see by the way he fought for the putback that he's still got a lot of gas in the tank.
And doing that kind of dirty work down low makes a huge difference in a game this close. What a play on the offensive glass.
Paul finds Bridges. And a great assist by Paul as that one goes in.
3 points.
Paul's got assist number 5 here tonight. Doncic against Bridges. Beyond the arc. And it's Doncic missing.
Simply put, a bad shot, guys. They all know they can get a better look than that.
From outside the arc. Paul from deep three-point land. Powell pulls it in. Mavericks trail by 8. Doncic right side. It's deflected.
Such a strong defensive player. Bridges understands I've got size and quickness. The rejection, yes, sir.
Doncic against Paul. Good. And now a 10-point Suns lead.
Guys, I think this is a game they have to feel good about as we wind through the final moments here in what looks to be a solid win for the Suns.
It was like watching a three-point shooting contest tonight here.
And they just didn't seem to let up, whether the last several shots went down or not. 3 after 3, it just seemed to pay off for them.
And guys, one of the steady and outstanding players putting in another impressive performance, it was a big-time outing for Devin Booker.
Every time he shot it, it seemed like it was going to drop in. And if it didn't, everyone was surprised.
No good from Booker.
Not enough ticks left on the clock to save him tonight.
I'll tell you, it's never an easy point in the game, knowing whatever you do, you're still coming away with the L.
3-second difference between shot clock and game clock. And it's Ayton with the rebound. And that's a foul called on Dwight Powell.
That's his second personal
That's foul number 2 for him.
Team foul.
11 seconds left in the fourth. Now here's Paul. So the Suns win it. This was a hard-fought, well-earned victory for them, Greg. They really had to work for this win.
That's a good point. I mean, we could
Hi, everybody. Time to get into it. And, Grant, you look at these rosters, a lot of talent in the backcourt.
Oh, a sign of the times, B.A. Agility and skill is in demand, and that is on display tonight.
So let's take a look at the starters for the Utah Jazz. The backcourt, it's Conley and Mitchell. Rudy Gobert is out there with Bojan Bogdanovic. And it's O'Neal in at the small forward position. Now here's Hardaway. 6 to shoot. Here's Finney-Smith. No good on the three. And it's Dorian Finney-Smith with the foul.
Finney-Smith.
That's his first foul.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
Here's Mitchell. From downtown. Here's Conley.
Encouraging to see Doncic hustle like this on defense, wanting to make an impact and doing just this.
He takes it in, and Doncic with the jam.
Highlight reel dribble move, and then the athleticism takes over.
Woo! Yep, he wasn't going to be denied there, showing all the skill. Now here's Mitchell. Lets the three fly. They get it again. And up the court they come. The Mavericks on the break. Outside Finney-Smith. Up top Powell. Defended by Gobert. And here's Doncic outside. Tips it. Great positioning on the putback.
Great effort to turn the miss into 2 points.
Yes, sir. Those are the hustle points. Outside Mitchell. Bogdanovic passes to Gobert. And for some reason, he decided to foul there.
Yeah, B.A., that's an odd move. Maybe there's something else behind it. I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
Now Mitchell. Pass to O'Neal. Just 5 to shoot. Bogdanovic with it. Guarded now by Finney-Smith. The three from Mitchell. Utah gets it back. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
The long reach of Rudy Gobert really comes in handy when he's patrolling the offensive glass.
Doncic outside, and that's a foul called on Donovan Mitchell. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
Doncic outside. Shot clock at 6. Powell finds Hardaway. Dallas needs to get off a shot. Second chance effort. Kicks it to Doncic. And so he draws the foul. Headed to the line to shoot a pair.
If this team's offensive catalyst, Doncic puts pressure on the defense every possession. And he says he needs to improve his game in a lot of areas. But you ask me, Luka Doncic is one of the most complete players you'll find.
They've been having major problems offensively.
Definitely in a bit of a dry spell.
Outside Mitchell. Three-pointer. Gobert passes to Mitchell. The three ball. 4-3. Counted from distance. And you talk about the overall game of Doncic. He's a tremendous passer, a tremendous rebounder, and we know he can score.
And that's what defines the great players. Even if his shot's off on a given night, he has other ways to impact the game.
Again, Doncic missing.
So far this quarter, he's been out of sync and might be pressing right now.
Sends it home from three-point land.
Finding a man wide open, Mike Conley does an exceptional job of leading this team.
Doncic with it. Guarded now by Mitchell. Hardaway, the pass to Doncic. And they waste no time getting those 3 points back. Doncic has got 7 points in the game.
Anything you can do, I can do better. That one felt a little personal right there.
Sometimes it's a matter of pride, answering back with a 3 of his own.
Here's Mitchell. Offensive rebound. Gobert no good.
Despite the miss, those are the kind of looks coaches hope to create.
Pass to Hardaway. Got a piece of it. Stolen by Conley. Here we go. One-on-one. To the left side wing. Outside Bogdanovic. Mitchell, the pass to Conley. Bogdanovic with a screen on Hardaway. Bogdanovic. Finney Smith pulls it in. 5-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Doncic against Conley. Doncic passes to Porzingis. Over Gobert. The rebound by the Jazz. Gobert's got 4 rebounds now. Back to Conley. That one falls. Nice setup by Mitchell.
Such a valuable playmaker for this team. Mitchell can get his own and get others involved as well.
And at the end of one, a closely contested game so far. It's the Jazz.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Mavericks dance team. All right.
Good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after this first quarter of play. And from what we've seen from the Jazz, what's your take so far?
Well, they've used the fast break well to score easy points and keep the defense unsettled.
You know this, the team that dictates the pace typically rules the roost. We see that here early on.
So the Utah 5 right now. The backcourt, it's Conley and Mitchell. Bojan Bogdanovic out there with Royce O'Neal. And it's Gobert in at the 5 spot. The Mavericks trailing. There's the 3. Finney Smith's shot is off. To the paint. Here's Bogdanovic. Ooh, rejected by Doncic. Outside Mitchell. Fires for 3. Knocks it down from distance. Mitchell's got 6.
The efficiency Mitchell has from range is tremendous. He can just bury you with 3s.
Pass to Doncic. shot won't fall, and Utah will come the other way.
One reason this game is so tight is because both teams are hitting the boards with reckless abandon.
And his teammates appreciate the unselfishness. Bogdanovich willing to get it to his open guys.
It's Doncic with a drive, and there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot two. And the tremendous confidence of Luka Doncic. Part of what makes him special, I think. What comes first, you think, Grant? The talent or the swagger?
Wow, tough question, B.A. I think it's the talent. When you have great talent, then you have swagger. And you have to remember, I mean, he played professional in Europe at the age of 16. So he may be young, but he's well seasoned. And he's been at this for a long, long time.
Three-pointer, O'Neal fires in the triple. O'Neal's got 6 points in the quarter.
Their ball movement on this run has been tremendous. It's led to a lot of good, clean, open looks.
Doncic on the wing. Give him 8 points now. Back to Finney-Smith. Clock at 6. From behind the arc. Sinks the tray. Finney-Smith's got his first 3 points of the game.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
How often do we see this these days? Clubs answering each other from range.
Picked by Gobert. Three-pointer, O'Neal. Another shot. Outside Mitchell. Launches it. Add that to his line. Now 3 for 6.
On the catch and shoot, Donovan Mitchell looks automatic. He gets his shot up quickly.
And here's Doncic outside. Rebound, Utah.
He's doing what he can to help them cut into this lead. His shot just isn't quite there tonight.
The three. Gobert no good.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
Doncic on the wing. He's guarded by Conley. Hardaway, no good. On offense, here's Utah. They're on a 12-4 run. The three from Mitchell. Yes, great play by Conley to set it up. Mitchell's got 12 points in the game. You had the chance to play under some terrific coaches, Smitty. How influential is good coaching on a team's success?
They really go hand in hand, B.A. The coach sets the tone for the whole team, and strong leadership leads to strong play out on the floor and likely a lot of wins.
Gobert passes to Conley. Here's Mitchell. Back to Gobert. Outside Conley. And Gobert with the stuff.
Hard to stop Gobert on the dunk. His length gives him a clear path to the rim.
Outside Finney-Smith. Back to Doncic. The rebound by the Jazz. Gobert's got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done. There's 49 seconds left in the second period. The Mavericks have got 2 of 7 attempts to drop since the end of the first quarter. Porzingis passes to Hardaway. Doncic outside. Lets it go from the wing. He gets it in there. Doncic has got 6 points in the quarter.
A phenomenal score. I love watching Doncic kick it up a notch and take over.
Pass to O'Neal. 7-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Back to Mitchell. There's the drive. Oh, it's blocked by Porzingis.
Got to be careful shooting around Porzingis. His length is so capable of erasing shots.
Yeah, he's kicking himself. No defenders to be found in that mid-range area.
And the first half now in the books. It's the Jazz up 9. we played through the first half. Plenty of basketball left in this one. Boy, really an incredible game here from Luka Doncic.
Can they come up with an answer for him coming out of the half? They have to change something defensively.
I think both sides probably adjusted a few things. The key for him is to bring the same level of energy over these last 2 quarters.
Maxi Kleber out there with Boban Marjanovic. Then there's Jalen Brunson. Then it's Reggie Bullock. And it's Brown in at the 2-guard position. That's the lineup in the game for Dallas.
One of the cases where height fails to tell you the whole story. Joe Ingles had career bests almost across the board last season. As he enters his mid-30s, he's still improving.
And that one's good for Brunson.
And he wastes no time coming out of the break.
Utah leading. Outside, Ingles. Three-pointer. It's rebounded by Kleber. And you think about Ingles' improvement. His game never predicated on athleticism. Smitty, that's a good sign.
It is. Size, shooting, passing. Slow-mo Joe has plenty of runway left.
Second half rolling along. About a minute played here. Outside, Brown. Kleber outside. Back to Brown. Beyond the arc. Drops in the 3. Brown's gotten himself going with a triple. His first basket of the game. Ingles against Brown. Ingles passes to Gay. Back to Ingles. Gay inside. Good. Gay's got his first bucket in this one.
I like how he absorbed contact. Rudy Gay with the body control to finish through it.
Screen by Marjanovic. To the inside. And it's blocked by Whiteside. And that's out of bounds. It was last touched by Whiteside. On defense, the Jazz. They held a 12-point lead earlier. 5 to shoot. Here's Brunson. No good. Clarkson with the defensive effort. For Utah, they've got 2 of 3 from the floor in this third quarter. In transition. Stolen by Whiteside. That's going to be over and back. Not watching the line on that one. And here's Brunson. Second half of play here. We're just under 2.5 minutes past. And there is a whistle. That goes on Joe Ingles. That's his first foul. Brunson against Clarkson. Takes one from 10 feet. Again, the miss by the Mavericks. Utah has got 7 of their 16 three-point attempts to go in. Ingles from outside. Clarkson outside. Second shot opportunity. Mavericks with the rebound. 3 minutes gone now in the third quarter. Bullock's shot is off. Utah shooting 40% from the field in this one. Gay, the pass to Whiteside. Crafty move. And the layup is good. And the Jazz lead by 10.
Yeah, their defense is starting to wear down. That's 3 straight buckets at the rim.
Whiteside against Brunson. Pass to Marjanovic. Stolen by Whiteside. Throws it up high. Oh, and a nice defensive play to disrupt the lob. It's Brown on the wing. Ingles defending. The kick out to Brunson. Back to Brown to stop the drought. Again, the miss by the Mavericks.
I'll tell you what, they've rebounded the ball tremendously well.
Ingles finds Clarkson. Fires the 3. There's the triple. And the ball out of play. The Mavericks will have it. A minute 9 left in the third quarter. Now here's Brunson. Outside, Brown. Brunson with it. And Whiteside with a block.
Be careful. Whiteside is the ultimate rim protector.
Gay's shot is good.
They have no answer defensively inside.
Dallas has gone just 1 of 3 from deep since the break. Boy, they need something to go to regain some confidence.
No question. Way too many empty possessions for them.
And here's Brunson from the arc. Rebounded by the Jazz.
I don't know how many shots he's missed this quarter, but they're going to have to find offense from someone else.
Outside, Ingles. Pass to Clarkson. Goes back up. Bullock puts it in.
When you're that open, do you really need to go with the leader?
From the wing. And it's Azubuike with the rebound.
And that's okay. Even though you miss, you had the right guy taking the shot.
Ingles from outside. He got it up in time, but it would not fall for him. And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit.
All right, look who's coming out to start. Come on.
And let's take this opportunity to show you our State Farm assist to the game.
You know, I'm kind of stoked that this was a choice because I love this pass. A remarkable find. He put his court vision on full display.
Yeah, you also have the location of the pass. Puts it right where it needs to be, where his man can do something with it.
Well, there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. So the Jazz 5 right now. Jordan Clarkson is out there with Joe Ingles. Then there's Hassan Whiteside. Then there's Rudy Gay. And it's Azubuike in at the 4. Brown against Ingles. 6 on the shot clock. Gay left side. Brown with the block. And they'll turn it over. Couldn't get the shot off. A shot clock violation. And the Mavericks going with a whole new group out there. They still have time to make this a game.
But they really need to focus in because they let this game get away from them a little bit.
And it's Doncic missing.
They've shown that power inside. Their rebounding effort has been sensational.
Back to O'Neal. Pass to Mitchell. This one for 3. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Mitchell. Just over a minute played here in the fourth. Here's Doncic. Jacks up a 3. Again, the miss by the Mavericks. Pass to O'Neal. Here's Gobert. Bogdanovich with it. Picked up by Powell. They set a pick. Oh, it's blocked by Porzingis. And it's out of bounds. Still Utah's ball. Mitchell up top. Defended by Hardaway. Here's O'Neal. The 3. Nails it from beyond the arc.
The defense was just nowhere to be found, and because of that, he adds to their lead.
You can't afford to give him space. Those kinds of mistakes have been the story of this game.
Again, Doncic missing.
At some point, when you recognize someone's this out of rhythm, you have to shift to something else.
And stolen by Hardaway. It's Finney Smith with the drive. Hardaway's shot is good. Hardaway's got his first points in this one.
Talented, driven. He puts constant pressure on your defense.
Mitchell against Hardaway. Bogdanovich. Now here's Gobert. He's closely guarded. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Back to Mitchell. The 3 is up. Hardaway grabs the board. Dallas has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the fourth quarter. And Doncic launches from deep. Nice open look, but it's no good. Three-pointer, O'Neal. Up again.
Wow, another opportunity. Just everything going their way. Pretty much the story of this game.
Great anticipation on the tip in. He was ready to make that play.
And here's Doncic outside. He buries it from 3.
Defense was all over Doncic, so he smartly uses a pick to get free to shoot.
2 minutes remaining in the
Pass to Mitchell. Here's the 3. 1:53 left in the game. Buries it from 3.
And this is what you want to do when you've got a big lead. You must stay aggressive.
I'm impressed with their intensity tonight. They came in focused and they've executed.
And Gobert with a block.
What timing from Rudy. He is superb at measuring when to go after blocks.
Bogdanovich passes to Gobert. Launches a 3. Doncic pulls down the board. Dallas now, time running out. Finney-Smith with it. Now Bogdanovich defending. Doncic on the wing. And the Mavericks, another 3.
Yeah, just pure shooting talent really sets Doncic apart. He's got touch, accuracy, and supreme confidence.
Outside Conley. 1:05 left in the fourth quarter here. Powell with a steal. And a fast break now. The Mavericks on the run. Finney-Smith's shot is off. For Utah, they've gotten just 3 of 9 shots to go in. Struggling this fourth quarter.
Both sides are simply waiting for the clock to make it official. This is going to end up in the books as a nice win for the Jazz.
All their efforts on the boards ended up paying off.
And just 2 tough rebounding teams, but they gave the extra effort and were rewarded for it.
And of all the highlights and performances we've seen here tonight, the one thing that stands out is what an unbelievable night it's been for Donovan Mitchell.
He was just everywhere for them on both ends, really, just showing a lot of aggressiveness and intensity.
Bogdanovich passes to Conley. The Jazz with another miss. Now Doncic from the arc. The shot no good. And so it's Utah easily grabbing this one. Boy, a nice win on the road. By the time this one was winding down, this building was
Not just another game on the schedule, Greg. Fans and players alike are excited for tonight.
I mean, this is a championship caliber matchup. There is a ton of talent in this one, and I think it's a great test for both teams.
And now the opening lineup for Phoenix. Up and forward, they'll have Bridges and Crowder. The star backcourt of Paul and Booker are out there. And it's Ayton in at the 5, roaming the paint. Shot clock at 5. Here's Booker. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Booker. Conley with it. Inside, Bridges with the steal. Oh, here we go now. Crowder's got it, the fast break chance. And it's Bridges at the elbow. There's the pass to Ayton. And Ayton throws it down.
Well, he passes to the wide open man. Bridges developing some team chemistry.
Ayton is a player who, Greg, occasionally shoots a 3, but it's still a developing part of his game.
Yeah, you know, not the best numbers from outside. Does it to keep teams honest, but it's a far-fetched to say he can stretch a defense. Oh, smooth. Guys, very good job getting himself in close enough that he could just tip it back in.
Well said. Those kind of plays in the offensive glass can tell the story sometimes, can't they? Pass to Booker. Fires the 3. Utah with the rebound.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Personal foul. First team foul.
And here's Utah. First quarter, about a minute and a half in. Conley, the pass to Mitchell. Gobert with a screen on Booker. And here's Mitchell from the arc. Rebounded by DeAndre.
Well, even though he misses that one, the defense has got to talk about that. And that's a bad miscue. You can't give up looks like that all game long.
Team foul.
Conley against Paul. The first quarter of action, 2 minutes in. Pass to Bridges. Shoots the 3. The shot that time, not on target. So Utah will take it the other way. And on our sideline, our reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, earlier I spoke with Quinn Snyder. The feeling is that the game has slowed down some for DeAndre Ayton, which means he's making quicker and better decisions. Coach said last year you could cross him up at times, and that helped contain his production. But this year's a different story. Ayton's taken those big strides mentally that all great players seem to do. Kevin, back to you.
All right, David, thanks.
And with the ball in his hands, Mitchell attracts attention, then breaks down the defense with the pass.
And here's Booker from the arc. Rudy Gobert with the rebound.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Here's Bogdanovich. No luck that time on the shot that would have put them on top. On the wing, Booker from downtown. Here's Ayton. And it's good for 2.
Yeah, if Ayton can get in that kind of position, he can be a bully on the inside.
Now here's Conley. Mitchell outside. Right wing. And stolen by Booker. And now Paul pushing it up. No one back to stop him. Count it. Paul's got 5 now.
Great effort and gets in a little razzle-dazzle at the end of that one.
Yeah, why not? Show a little creativity, get inside, move that ball around, just make sure you score.
Now here is Conley. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. And then Mitchell with the dunk.
So aggressive and explosive. Mitchell working above the rim and doing damage.
Paul outside. Booker against O'Neal. Booker dishes to Bridges. 6 to shoot.
Blocking foul called on Rudy Gobert. That's his first personal foul. Second team foul.
1:03 left here in the first quarter. In the corner, Crowder with it. Cranes the 3, and yes, he'll go to the line for one more. It's going to be on Rudy Gobert. to O'Neal. Jazz passing it around. Crosses over. Phoenix grabs the miss. And the wide open shot from Crowder. Ayton. Great positioning on the putback.
Sweet timing on that play as Ayton up there and ripping it down.
Mitchell outside. Offensive rebound. And it's Bogdanovich on the foul.
And folks, he did not luck into that one. He knew just where he wanted to be to grab that backboard.
Paul looking around. The pass to Bridges. Beyond the arc. Tries again. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. It's going to go on Bojan Bogdanovich.
Lots of times you don't mind fouling a big, but Ayton's a solid foul shooter.
Both shots good from the stripe. He gets it up.
Good show of strength and confidence from Devin Booker that time. I like to see him active on the defensive end.
And so the first quarter.
All right, Booker's coming onto the court. Come on, get down.
And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for Phoenix.
Fellas, they're passing the ball the way you're supposed to here in this first half.
They've also racked up a ton of points off of turnovers so far in tonight's game.
Setting the floor for the Suns. The star backcourt of Paul and Booker are out there. Up and forward, they'll have Bridges and Crowder. And it's Ayton in at the 5, down low.
That's a good find from Ayton, understanding the defensive scheme, and he just waited for his teammate to be open.
And Gobert gets to Conley. In the corner, O'Neal with it. And it's Ayton with the rebound. Ayton's got 6 rebounds in the game.
Big question mark was Ayton, and could he anchor a defense? He's answered those.
Now Conley. After Mikal Bridges missing on that last three-pointer. For the 3. Another miss by Utah. And here's Bridges. He'll bring it up for the Suns. 10-point lead. This is their biggest. Here's Crowder. And Crowder comes it in.
And anytime Crowder gets to the rim, he likes to send a message.
Well, Brent, you said it. Defense now a strength of what Ayton brings to the table.
Well, that was the point he had to prove, Kevin. As a big guy, what could he do? Every night, you know, if you're not getting the ball down on the inside defensively on the interior, how can I impact the game? He's been patient with it. He's learned it. And now he's embraced the fact that he can make that kind of contribution.
Here's Paul. Michael Conley making his last shot. For 3, Bridges. The rebound by the Jazz. Bogdanovich has got rebound number 5 here tonight. Mitchell passes to Bogdanovich. Mitchell against Booker. Passes it to Bogdanovich. 6 on the shot clock. Back to Mitchell. Launches a 3. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. Ayton's got 7 rebounds in the game.
A slight rebound advantage for them. One more column in their favor, and it's all adding up.
Now, here's Bogdanovich. And with that, the Phoenix lead is cut down to just 8 points with the bucket from Mitchell.
And man, does Mitchell get buckets. And from everywhere on the floor. A versatile offensive threat.
Pass to Booker. He kicks to Ayton. For Gobert. Gobert with the block.
And that's why you want Gobert on the floor. He's as good defensively as any big you will ever see.
Shots good by Mitchell. And you look at the 2021 draft class, just some unbelievable talent at the top.
I mean, Cade Cunningham, for me, probably is the consensus best player. But, man, you got guys like Suggs and Green and Kuminga with that rare athleticism. And how about Mobley? He really defines what a modern-day big is supposed to be. I mean, what more could you want?
Here's Booker following the basket by Donovan Mitchell. And the foul called on Donovan Mitchell. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
There's 1:38 left in the first half. Here's Booker, and the dunk by Booker.
Booker sometimes can come up with those. He can be an impressive dunker.
Here's Conley. Gobert with a screen on Paul. The drive by Mitchell. Gobert and slam dunk by Gobert.
Right through the contact. Gobert's added so much strength since being drafted back in 2013. It's helped all facets of his game.
Now here's Paul. He has 5. 52 seconds left in the first half of basketball. Ayton a screen on O'Neal. 4 on the shot clock. Here's Bridges. And too long on the shot.
And when you can't get anything to fall, it definitely gets in your head.
Especially if you're a player that doesn't get a lot of shot attempts. But otherwise, the mindset is, I just got to get the next one to go. And you don't want to put that much pressure on yourself.
And Bogdanovich, a reliable ball handler. Solid at creating for himself with his dribbling.
About 3 seconds between shot and game clock. Bridges, right side. From the arc. Bogdanovich grabs the miss.
This is a rough stretch right here for him offensively. Seems to be rushing shots.
Nice work to get it inside and draw the contact.
The Suns shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night. And he knocks down the first one.
DeAndre Ayton, born in the Bahamas and came to the United States in high school to become one of the top prospects going into college and then becoming the first overall pick in 2018.
Mitchell passes to Gobert. And stolen by Booker. And so it's the Phoenix Suns with their lead standing at 6 points here at the end of the quarter. Looking good at this point, but wanting more. And now with... Thanks, David. And we'll... Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game that's been so far. DeAndre Ayton has been sensational.
Yeah, it's been a great performance from him. Really staying focused on quality shots.
Yeah, this is showing that they're not going to play at anybody else's pace but their own.
So with Conley sitting on the bench, here's the 5 for Quinn Snyder right now. They've got Whiteside. Joe Ingles is out there with Jordan Clarkson. Then there's Rudy Gay. And it's Azubuike in at the 4-man position. His shot was hindered by that momentous mobile 1 block.
Sharp instincts on D there. Just timing when to rise up and swat that one away. And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time. And running with a full head of steam, but completely under control.
Yeah, you think he's comfortable at that speed? He's done it so many times before. Just an absolute blur in transition, and that helps get the rhythm going.
Here's Azubuike. Bank shot. No good. Phoenix leading by 8. And about a minute of action so far in the 3rd quarter. Here's Payne. And they'll get another chance. A second chance effort. And out of bounds as Utah gains possession.
Man, if you're going to grab it, grab that thing. He just lazily reaches out for that, and the result is it's deflected right off of his hand.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Pass to Ingles. Back to Clarkson. From the top of the key. And it's wide right. Hits off the rim. Well, Phoenix shooting about 42% so far. Here's Shamet. Hassan Whiteside grabs the miss. Jazz trail by 8. Here's Ingles. McGee with the block. Here's Shamet. No good on the triple.
He's not the guy that you want to give a wide open look from 3-point range. They're lucky that that one doesn't cost them.
Whiteside with it. And McGee picks him up defensively. And there's a whistle. That goes on Landry Shamet. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
Phoenix on defense. They haven't given up any points here in the second half. Gay passes to Ingles. Lock at 6. Gay inside. He's guarded by Johnson.
And they've got to get back to what they were doing in that first half. If they want to somehow win this game, the offense has gone stagnant.
Here's Payne. It's deflected. And McGee kicks to Payne. Charge has the open look. Offline with his 3.
Team starts the second half missing 4 of 5 shots. When does the coach possibly call a timeout and reiterate what he talked about at halftime?
Whiteside finds Gay. Driving inside. Trying to get something going. Whiteside, no good.
Well, he creates such a great opportunity right at the rim, and he just can't get it to go, even with the defense not really a factor.
And stolen by Whiteside.
In the third.
Here's Azubuike. He dents the rim with a two-handed slam.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
And the gamble paying off.
Here's McGee. Banked in off the glass. McGee's got his first bucket in this one.
And that's what he does. I mean, he is a bucket getter.
Clarkson with the ball. Working on Payne. Shot's good by Clarkson.
And sometimes Jordan Clarkson, when he's feeling it, he can get crafty out there. Beautiful dribble move.
Payne looking around. The pass to Saric. Johnson kicks to Saric. Just 4 to shoot. Such a wide open look.
Indeed, just sagged off just enough and no hesitation on his part.
Ingles dishes to Azubuike. Back to Ingles. The Jazz working the ball around now. Passes to Azubuike. Doesn't get it to drop for him. And Phoenix the other way now. They've held a 12-point lead earlier. Lets the 3 fly. And it's Shamet missing. Jazz trail by 9. About 3 seconds between shot and game clock. Clarkson outside. Kicks to Azubuike. Back to Clarkson. Launches it. Azubuike the pass to Clarkson. Now Whiteside. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D. That will count. He doesn't hit that one. And so it's the Phoenix Suns ahead by 9 as the quarter comes to a close. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
And he may not be known as a pass-first guy playing out of the 2-guard spot, but he shows here that he can dole out an assist or 2 when he needs to.
Even though the position is called shooting guard, passing part of your responsibilities in today's game.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this 4th and final quarter. Our 4th quarter action underway, presented by Gatorade. All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups. On Phoenix, looking who they've got on the floor. Ayton is the pivot, and Crowder slides in at the 4. The star backcourt of Paul and Booker are out there. And it's Bridges in at the 3 slot. Bogdanovich passes to O'Neal. Clock at 4. Here's Mitchell. And it's Ayton with the rebound. Ayton's got 9 rebounds now tonight. Conley with a wide open look. Good, and it's Mitchell picking up the assist.
Came into the NBA as an average shooter at best. Conley's worked as hard as anyone to improve his shot. Part of why he's had such a stellar career.
Paul passes to Ayton. On the wing, Bridges. Ayton a screen on O'Neal. Hits it from three-point range. Bridges has got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. Mitchell feeling it out a bit. Up top, Gobert has to come. He dishes it to Bogdanovic. Mitchell wide open. And the Jazz, another three.
And when he's hitting from deep, Mitchell's practically unguardable. Can't crowd him out there. He'll just drive right around him.
And we're about 2 minutes into the fourth quarter now. On the wing, Booker. Over Mitchell. No good from Booker.
Not great numbers, but great effort in this one. Sounds funny, but I think he's been a positive for them.
A three from Bogdanovic. Rebound by the Suns.
And I thought that was going to drive. It looked good from here.
You can see Ayton does a good job of just picking a line and running the court that time.
Conley against Paul. Pass to Mitchell. And Gobert kicks to Mitchell. Gobert with a screen for Mitchell. On the wing, Mitchell. Bridges with the steal. Paul with the ball. He's picked up by O'Neal. For three, Bridges. Bogdanovic grabs the miss. Bogdanovic has got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. Now the dish to Gobert. O'Neal from long range. Crowder pulls it in.
2 minutes remaining in the
Suns
game.
leading by 10. And here is Paul. Booker outside. Three-pointer. Good on the triple.
Just not thinking about it twice. Devin Booker with the ball. He's going to let it rip.
Mitchell kicks to Bogdanovic. Paul against Conley. Here's Gobert. That shot no good. Some solid defense from Ayton. Phoenix has gotten off 4 3-pointers in the final quarter, and 2 of them have fallen. Paul with the ball. Five to shoot. From deep 3-point range. He can't get that one. Now the Jazz take it the other way.
And so only one team answered the bell tonight, guys. Not a monster blowout by any means, but still a double-digit victory for Phoenix.
2 great rebounding teams.
And these guys worked just a little bit harder tonight, and that was the edge they needed.
And you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for DeAndre Ayton.
Just an outpouring of points from him. Nobody could do much to keep him from dropping it in.
Paul outside. From deep. Conley knocks it away.
Jazz ball.
Well, with the basket here, they could get back to within single digits. The pass to Mitchell. There's the triple. O'Neal dishes to Bogdanovic. O'Neal passes to Bogdanovic. Here's Mitchell. Had a chance there to cut it to single digits, but it's off target. Now, here's Bridges. So it's the Suns winning easily here. This was a very strong show.
the starting five.
Well, we see it almost every night, Clark. Another great backcourt matchup.
Well, B.A., this league is so stacked with tremendous guards. I mean, all-star caliber guards all over the league, and it really creates a situation where being able to choose guards for the all-star game is just virtually impossible to not leave somebody off that's deserving.
Looking at the starting five for the Dallas Mavericks. Finney Smith at small forward with Porzingis at the 4. Luka and Hardaway, they make up the backcourt, and it's Powell in at the 5.
Really confident shooting from Paul out at the arc. If he likes the look, he can drain it from range.
Paul with a steal. And they're on the break. Fires from deep. Another 3 for Phoenix.
Opportunistic basketball. Gets a great look at the 3 in transition.
Doncic on the wing. He's guarded by Bridges, who poked away. And it's out of bounds. The Mavericks able to retain possession here.
Some people don't give Chris Paul enough credit for his outstanding shooting, but he can knock it down. You can't give him any room.
First quarter of play, a minute in. Outside Hardaway. Just 5 on the clock. Paul with a steal. And now the Suns fast break.
You have to be kidding me.
Wow, that's how you take things into your own hands.
Yeah, he wanted credit for the basket and the assist on that one.
Doncic against Bridges. Outside Finney Smith. To halt the run. He can't get that one to fall. And Phoenix the other way now. Well, Grant, Chris Paul just gets more and more reliable as a shooter, even after all these years in the league.
Yeah, I mean, he's always been smart with his shots, but he has great efficiency for a guard, and he could easily put up bigger scoring numbers, but that's not his focus.
Now here's Finney Smith. Pass to Doncic. Back to Finney Smith. Here's Doncic. And the officials called goaltending, so they'll award the basket.
I mean, he had the right idea, but his timing was just a little off, and it resulted in a goaltend.
Phoenix has gone 2 of 3 from three-point land so far. Outside Paul puts up a 3. Offensive rebound out to Bridges. And he drives in. It's rebounded by Dallas. Well, if you're just tuning in, we've played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. Doncic, no good.
That's a shot he'd like back. He's usually going to make those.
And Paul gets it to go. Here's Doncic. Boy, they'd love if anyone could get a bucket.
Yeah, their offense has been grinding to a halt.
The teardrop. That one is off. So Phoenix will take it the other way.
1 for 5 out there, but no worries. Just keep attacking.
Well, I admire the fact he's trying to power through this rough stretch, but on occasion you'll have periods like this.
If this quarter is any indication, he's not going to be the guy to turn this game around in their favor. And just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
It's Finney Smith with the drive.
Nice recognition there by Porzingis. He's getting better and better as a passer.
Doncic against Paul. A minute 39 left in the first quarter. And the Suns miss again for Dallas. They've gone only 2 of 7 so far. A cold start. Pass to Doncic. Wide open. And off the left side of the rim, it swirls in for him.
Whatever the defense gives, that's what he takes. A sign of a skilled offensive player.
Paul against Doncic. Booker with it. Over Hardaway. Booker can't get it to go. The Mavericks have gone 3 of 8 to get things underway. Outside Finney Smith. Doncic outside. And Ayton pulls it down.
You know, he's been off tonight, off his game. At this point, he might want to focus on creating for others.
Woo! Defensively, you can't afford to let him get to the rim that easily.
Well, that might be why their deficit is what it is right now.
You know, you look at it, the communication is lacking, as is the trust. they can ill afford those types of breakdowns. It won't work. You can't win with those kind of breakdowns.
Now here's Doncic. Gets the three to fall. Doncic has got 7 points in the game.
At the arc, Doncic can seem unstoppable. You've got to guard him closely out there. You can't give him any space or he'll hurt you.
Here's Paul on the wing. Crowder. 16 seconds left in the first. Booker, the pass to Crowder. And that's out of bounds. It was last touched by Booker.
I'm not sure what happened there. You just can't give away possessions in this league.
We've got 13 seconds left in the first quarter. Doncic on the wing. Powell finds Doncic. The shake takes it inside, and it's good on the layup. 9 points in the game.
Boy, it's so impressive you see Doncic at his size handle the ball the way he does. As a defender, he can really put you on your heel.
Oh, what a performance by Chris Paul.
All right, look who's coming out of the court. Come on and get loud for your Sun Dancers.
And it's been a pretty even game here after one quarter of play. And taking a quick look here at the hustle stats for Phoenix.
Tell you what, guys, they're showing us a lot of energy early on and racking up those fast break points.
You know what else, guys? Defensively, they've been able to cause some turnovers tonight and turn them into points.
On the court right now for Dallas. Hardaway Jr. and Finney Smith, they're out there on the perimeter. At the 4 and 5, it's Porzingis and Powell, and it's Doncic in at the 1.
And one thing that talent evaluators wondered about with Doncic coming in, was he quick enough to play point guard? And in case you're wondering how that worked out, the answer is yes, in bold capital letters.
Now here's Booker, looking for his first basket, still in this one. 6 to shoot. Bridges on the attack. No luck on that one. The Mavericks trailing. It's Powell on the wing. He's guarded by Paul. Hardaway, the pass to Porzingis. Now Doncic, tipped for 3. And the Mavericks, another 3. For the Mavericks scouts, there was never any question. Luka Doncic was born to quarterback an offense.
Boy, he sees the game 2 frames ahead, B.A. I mean, he's got the ball on the string. He's got great size. I think he's a blend of Magic and Kidd when you think about how he sees the floor. They weren't the quickest either, but like Luka, they got where they wanted to when they needed to.
Well, you hear about the importance of confidence. You think that was something you always had as a player, Grant, or did you have to build that up?
Well, I mean, success ultimately does breed confidence, and I had success, fortunately, at a young age. So you have to understand you have to always attack, and you always have to believe in yourself, no matter what the situation. One reason this game is so tight is because both teams are hitting the boards with reckless abandon.
The battle to a standstill on the boards has really been something to watch, and the game's not over yet. We'll see if one of these teams maintains more energy than the other going down the stretch.
Now here's Booker. Now quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game.
Good court vision from Booker. He sees a wide open man and gets him the ball for an assist.
Here's Doncic. The 3 is up. They get the rebound. Pass to Hardaway. Got a piece of it. Three-pointer, Bridges gets it to go. His second make in 6 tries.
For his position, Booker does a solid job moving the ball. He's got great passing instincts.
Left side, Porzingis. Can they get it? Kicks it out to Hardaway. Bridges against Doncic. They get it back. Porzingis uses the glass to finish the layup. Porzingis has gotten his first bucket of the night.
Dominant play from Porzingis on the glass, securing the ball and finishing the play strong.
All against Doncic. Paul passes to Booker. Back to Paul. Launches a 3. Another shot. Here's Ayton. And he buries his first look.
Activity on the glass. That's a possession that could have gotten away from him.
trying to find a spark here.
Yes, indeed. A rough stretch offensively. They could really use a basket.
And it's Doncic missing.
He hasn't been able to find his touch this quarter.
To me, it appears he's starting to lose his composure a little bit. We'll see if he can regroup and get back into a better rhythm. You know, the defense has to be better. I mean, you can't give up that look.
Bridges against Doncic. Shoots over Bridges, and that's good for 2. Doncic has got 5 points now in the quarter.
Boy, that jump shot is wet. Hold this, says Doncic. Any kind of airspace, and he's knocking that down.
Paul against Doncic. To the middle. Ayton inside. Oh, nice fake, but the layup's off the mark. For Dallas, they've gotten only 3 of 9 attempts to fall in the second. Here's Hardaway, and he goes in for the dunk.
That's just too easy. You got to offer more resistance. I mean, Hardaway Jr., very dangerous once he gets this type of position.
Bridges outside. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Bridges has gotten his 3rd basket of the night.
When you use it right, the pump fake's as effective a move as there is.
7-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Bridges against Doncic. Hardaway, the pass to Doncic. It's hauled in by the Suns.
Would you say testing the limits of his range there?
You know, guys, I think he's got confidence to shoot it from anywhere, but he could have gotten a better one than that.
And Doncic puts up a deep 3. And so it's the Phoenix Suns finishing the quarter with an 8-point lead, looking to run whenever they can. And if you're just joining in, 1 half is in the books, 1 half to go. You know, one guy who's been getting it done is Luka Doncic.
They've leaned on him to provide a lot of offense, and that's how he likes it.
And you know what? They've come at him a few different ways defensively, and nothing has slowed him down.
They've got Abdel Nader. Landry Shamet is out there with Cameron Payne. Then it's Cameron Johnson, and it's McGee in at the center position, locking down the middle. That's who's out there for Phoenix. Back to Bullock. Inside. And Marjanovic gets it to go.
Keeping pace here. That's an excellent move inside.
Payne against Brunson. Pass to Nader. Outside Johnson. Payne with it. From downtown, he drops it from range. And the Suns lead by 9.
And that's on the defense, giving him a decent look. That's his shot.
Brunson on the drive. And it's good for 2.
A great move. I mean, the defense has no response.
Yeah, if that's a harbinger of things to come, he's looking at having a very big second half.
And here's Payne outside. The shot no good. And it's Dallas the other way. And the call will go against JaVale McGee.
That's his first
foul of the game.
First team foul.
And for the Mavericks, they're shooting 44%, a pretty decent clip. Brunson against Payne. Pass to Bullock. Back to Brunson. On the take. Here's Bullock from the high post. Again, the Mavericks good for 2 more.
That's why you keep your head up. If the assist is there, you can pounce.
Outside Payne. The 3 is up. Hauled in by Brown. For Dallas, they've gone 3 of 3 in this second half. Brunson passes to Brown. Back to Brunson. Excellent D there from Payne.
That's their plan, to get him an opportunity to finish in tight. That's a miss they can live with.
Here's McGee. It's rebounded by Dallas. Outside Brunson. A little under 2.5 minutes gone by in the third quarter. For Phoenix, they've gotten just 1 of 5 shots to drop since halftime. Here's Shamet, defended by Brown. Here's Shamet. Oh, no scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change.
Hey, if you can't block it, sending him to the line could be the next best thing.
Yeah, exactly. Prevent the layup, give them a little bump, and then maybe they'll think twice about coming into the lane next time. And if they don't think about it, at least they might be distracted by your presence.
Productive trip to the line. He doesn't like to leave points on the table.
Payne against Brunson. Off target at the rim.
Well, guys, they need to do something to reduce this deficit. We'll see if that's the answer.
Knocks down the long J. Johnson's got himself on the board with a 3 there.
Willing passers, unselfish play. You have to appreciate this kind of offense.
Brunson against Payne. Brunson passes to Kleba. Dallas no good that time either. Phoenix has gone 2 for 5 from 3 since halftime. And here's Payne outside. Another 3 for Phoenix.
Wow, their opponent is doing a tremendous job spacing the floor.
They're searching for a way to score.
Yeah, buckets have been very tough to come by.
Pass to Bullock. They need this. Here's Kleba. He can't hit that time. Now the Suns take it the other way. And he lobs it up to the rim. And McGee with the stuff.
This kind of athleticism at the center position, pretty remarkable. I mean, McGee letting it all hang out there.
And here's Brunson from the arc. And it's Phoenix with the rebound.
Boy, this is bad. Tough to watch. I mean, this is really bad. He's stone cold, this boy. Man.
Top of the key. Shamet, no good.
I wouldn't say that's exactly his spot now. I mean, and you can see why.
Oh, nice shot by Brown.
Simple. The closer you are to the hoop, the better your chance to score.
8-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Outside Payne. The 3. That shot off.
Just hasn't found much consistency from the floor, but his teammates have picked up the slack.
And here's Brown for 3. Gets the 3 ball to go. Brown's got 5 points. Here's Shamet. McGee, a screen on Brown. And so it's the Phoenix Suns ending the quarter up 10. Appearing in control, but could still use a little more of a push to feel totally comfortable in this one. And don't go far. We'll be...
Ladies and gentlemen, your Suns dancers.
All right, let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
Just a selfless decision from your 2-guard, showing his ability to get his teammates good looks.
Yeah, and as a 2-guard, he's typically not a reluctant shooter, so it was really nice to see him orchestrating for a teammate instead.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this fourth quarter. On the court right now for the Mavericks. We've got Maxi Kleba. He's out there with Reggie Bullock. Jalen Brunson is out there with Boban Marjanovic. And it's Brown in at the 2-guard spot. Down low. Here's Shamet. Lays it up and banks it in. And the Suns lead by 10.
Boy, you've got to appreciate the passing there. Results in a great look.
Brunson passes to Brown. The kick out to Brunson. The Suns clear it.
They've had a slight leg up on the boards and a big leg up on the scoreboards.
Well, you take a look at all of the stats, the team stats, that is, and that's one of the many areas that they've had the advantage. And as a result, they've got a big lead.
And the Suns going with a whole new group out there. Up top, Paul, guarded by Doncic. Oh, it's blocked by Porzingis.
When a guy has a 7'6" wingspan like Porzingis does, it's just tough to get away from him or get by him. That allows him to block a lot of shots.
Here's Hardaway, and the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way. That one misses.
Shooting for Dallas, Tim Hardaway Jr.
And the second free throw is good.
You know, for Tim Hardaway Jr., it's the family business. His dad was a pro and an outstanding one in his own right in the NBA. So Jr. knows exactly what it takes to excel at this level.
Here's Paul. Ayton passes to Paul. It falls. 5 for 11 in the game.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
Boy, the defense looks shell-shocked. I mean, they're on the ropes right now, on their heels.
Here's Powell. Tipped. Outside Booker from behind the arc. And there's Paul. That one's good. On the assist from Booker. Booker's got his 4th assist with that last one. And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for Phoenix.
Oh, their defense has been outstanding, closing out on shots and blocking quite a few as well.
They haven't wasted time getting the ball up the court tonight either, and it's resulted in a lot of fast break points.
Outside Paul. 4-3. They get it back. Bridges passes to Ayton, and stolen by Porzingis. Paul against Powell. Just over 2.5 minutes played now. Final quarter of regulation. Doncic shot is good.
And his perimeter shooting might be the key to trimming their deficit.
I don't think there's any question about it. I mean, as long as he keeps knocking them down, they might as well keep going back to the well. No reason to let it run dry. Keep firing that thing.
It's Booker on the wing. From the arc. Hits the trifecta. Booker's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
This is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
A brilliant dunk, and he hangs up there for a while, too.
Like he's posing for the camera. He's just hanging out, posing for pictures, just making himself at home.
Either that, guys, or he wanted the photographers to get a good shot of him.
Here's Ayton. Yes, and it's Paul with the assist that time. And the Suns lead by 11.
Boy, what a pass. X-ray vision, leadership skills. CP3, a surefire first ballot Hall of Famer.
Here's Doncic. No good, a bit long that time. The Suns have gotten 5 of their 7 shots to fall in this final quarter. Outside Paul. 1:09 left in the 4th. Over Porzingis. Paul's shot is off. The Mavericks have got 4 of 8 shots to drop here in this final quarter. Pass to Doncic. Over Bridges. Another miss by Doncic. And they're so close to putting this game away.
Yeah, B.A., you don't have to do anything crazy. Just run the clock. Don't turn it over.
There's 42 seconds left in the 4th quarter. Paul for 3. Suns keep it alive. Outside Booker. Second chance shot. Oh, it's blocked by Porzingis. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. And now let's revisit that exceptional Mobile 1 block.
You know, you can't ask for any better defense than that. He responded so fast to the shooter, and it stifled him.
Doncic with it. From deep. Again, Doncic missing. And here's Paul. From deep three-point range. Off on that one. So it's the Suns winning this one easily.